Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the weekend. That's right, going through the weekend, continuing to do the Magic Reviews that you love. That means 7 days a week. We just did 7 days a week. I think we did 7 days a week last week too. 7 days last week, 7 days this week, still going strong, giving you the latest and the greatest. This weekend, we're gonna look at 2 downloads from Murphy's Magic. 2 downloads from Murphy's Magic, okay? And this one, today, I love this one. I love it. And I'll start with this. It's 10 bucks. It's gonna breathe new life into your invisible deck. So if you've had an invisible deck, it's just sitting in the shelf, you haven't looked at it, used it in a long time, you buy this, you're gonna get a Sharpie marker, and you're gonna mess your invisible deck up, and you're gonna turn it into a powerhouse prediction machine. That's right. And this is from German Dabat, who also did the Cheetah Index. So if you heard how cool the Cheetah Index was, you've got a reliable creator, $10, which we all got, a Sharpie marker, and 30 minutes of setup. And after your setup, you're done for the rest of your life. You'll be able to do this trick again and again and again. And here's the best part. The spectator makes all the choices, and it becomes a mentalism effect that is 10 times better than the invisible deck ever was. I know, you're excited. You're excited. You want to hear more about this. All right, so it's a 2-deck trick. Your invisible deck is going to be on the table the entire time, or just out in plain view where people can see it. You're going to hand them a different colored deck, okay? And they're going to be able to make as many cuts as they'd like. Cut, cut, cut. Whenever they want, they can stop. They can take that top card and place it in either one of their pockets. They can take the next card and discard it. Take the next card, put it in their other pocket. And then he gives them choices, like, do you want the top card? Do you want the card on the bottom? He has them take cards off and put it into the middle, take bottom cards off, put it in the middle. Then he gives them another choice and says, do you want the top card or the bottom? They see the top card, he's like, all right, burn the top card. Then the next card, the card off the bottom, take it, turn it upside down, and stick it back in the deck. So they cut the deck randomly. They put a card in their left pocket, they put a card in their right pocket, they burn some cards, and they stick the next card face up in the middle of the deck. And here's the thing I haven't told you yet. This whole time, your back is turned. You're not watching. You're just giving them verbal instruction. You then say, I don't want you to flash the face-up card. I want it to be a surprise. So I want you to turn the entire deck face up. So they turn the entire deck face up, and you say, okay, now is it safe for me to turn around? You turn back around, and you say, okay, you made all the decisions yourself. You put a card in your left pocket, you put a card in your right pocket, we burned some cards, you took a remainder card, turned it upside down, shoved it into the middle of the deck. As you notice, I have a deck of cards here on the table the entire time, and I made my own prediction. You'll take your deck, slide the cards out, fan them in front of the spectators. One card is reversed, and it has writing on it. They can see the writing on it. You pull the card out, show them the writing, and you say, 6 of spades is in your left pocket. And it is. And you say, see, 9 of diamonds is in your right pocket. And it is. And you say, and the card that's reversed in your deck is the Jack of Hearts. And you turn your card around, your prediction card around, and it's the Jack of Hearts. And it matches their card. And all you need is your invisible deck, a second normal deck, and a Sharpie marker, and you can do this trick. I've given you everything you need to know, right? I mean, we could go through all the questions. We could. Like I said, it's 10 bucks. You're gonna get a 26-minute video. It's filmed a little homemade, but that's okay. You're gonna get a performance. You'll get the intro. He talks about the preparation. He explains the entire trick, then does reset. Then he gives you another option. let's say you already know how to do a memorized deck. Okay, you already have a memorized deck in your head, like, right, Tamariz. He'll teach you how to do the same exact trick, but with a memorized deck instead of your invisible deck, and then you get 2 more performances. That's it. So pocket space, it's just the 2 decks. That's all you need. And really, you're gonna put your, as far as setup goes and reset, you're gonna put your prediction card back into the invisible deck where it goes, and then you'll take the spectator's deck and move their cards back around, because that is also in a stack. So you have 2 decks, they're both in stack, and the invisible deck is prepped. Okay, that's really the whole thing. Your deck, of course, can't be inspected, but theirs can be all day long. And the slights in difficulty level, it is literally self-working. Self-working, especially if you know how to do the invisible deck already. But you're gonna get a big, big clue. Because before the spectator even tells you anything, they're gonna turn the deck face up, which means you can glimpse the card that's face up. So once you glimpse the card that's face up, you know exactly what to do. You're gonna go right, you're gonna pull the deck, your invisible deck out correctly, and you're gonna remove your 1 prediction card out correctly. So I love this trick, positives, I love this trick. It breathes new life into the invisible deck, gives it purpose, gives it meaning. Instead of just saying, oh, you know, the card you named, there's 1 card turned over. That's fine. But in this one, not only do you have it become a prediction where you guess left and right pocket, but the card they chose at random and they inserted is also the one that's inverted in your deck. Crazy. I did have 2 negatives, okay? The negatives is it's only 26 minutes. He could have made it a little longer by showing you the stack for the normal deck. Now, he does show you the stack of the normal deck, but normally when they do that, you get like an overhead shot or the entire deck is fanned and you can screenshot it. In this one, he has the camera across the table and he's just laying the cards down on the table. So you're getting a shot that's like this, where you're looking down at the card, and all he's doing is naming them. He's just saying ace, 2, 3, 4. He's not saying which suit it is. So you have a little homework. While you're doing it, you'll need to pause that section and probably write down what he's doing so that you can build the spectator's deck later. The second time around, when he's doing the invisible deck, it's gonna feel like he's moving too fast and that you don't understand, but just wait. Wait till the end of the explanation of the invisible deck, and then he will have an on-screen graphic. The on-screen graphic is up there for seconds. So just screen grab it, maybe even print it off, and then you'll have your key, your guide, to writing the predictions on the back of the invisible deck. Probably just try it once or twice with yourself at home, but it's not going to take you any practice. If you already know how to use your RNS decks, but like I said, you could do it with a memorized deck if you wanted to. I'm just saying. There's probably 2 ways to do all the setup. Number 1, you have an invisible deck and you just write on the backs. Just bear in mind that if you're doing that, then you're writing on top of the RNS material, right? The other option is just to make an invisible deck, okay? So you get a regular deck, write your predictions on the back, and then add the RNS material. If you're familiar with RNS, that might be the better way to go, okay? So the RNS material is going on top of the Sharpie marker. That'd probably be my preference, but I think it's a great, great trick and a wonderful option to the invisible deck. Like I said, breathes new life into it. Big, huge thanks to Murphy's Magic for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.